Big Brother in China is watching all the time. It's watching through video surveillance cameras. It's watching where you go, what you do, what you buy, who you talk to on WeChat and Twitter and other communication devices in China. It's really 24/7 surveillance. And not only that, Gary, they actually give you what's called a social credit score based on how trustworthy they think you are. If you're saying nice things about China's president for life, Xi Jinping, your social credit score goes up. If you're saying critical things about the government, your social credit score goes down, and that can affect you in literally dozens of ways.
What impact does that have on the society there with this social credit system?
Well, anyone who gets a low social credit score, if they go to buy an airplane ticket, they'll be turned away at the ticket line. They have to travel by slow train, not bullet train. So one person recently thought he would fly from Beijing down to Canton, 3-hour flight, had to take the slow train, 30 hours stop and go. That's punishment, Gary. That's real punishment. If your social credit score is too low, of course, your ringtone changes, and when people call you, they hear a police siren and a warning, be careful in your dealings with this person. If your social credit score is too low, your children can't get into good schools. You can't get a low interest rate loan, or maybe no loan at all, to buy a home or a car. And you can't get a job because people will see you're politically unreliable. So it affects your life in a myriad of ways. And I'll tell you what, there are reports that if people's credit score drops too low, the government actually preemptively sends them to re-education camps, not because they've committed a crime, but because the government thinks that they may be about to commit a crime and arrest them and re-educates them in advance.
Make sure they're good communists, I guess. So Christians have said this means the government is monitoring them closely as they come and go from prayer meetings. Now, how is the government using artificial intelligence and facial recognition software in its crackdown on churches, Stephen?
Well, China has more surveillance cameras than any other country in the world. They're collecting all the electronic information, all the transmissions from everybody's cell phones. They're collecting retinal scans, DNA information, fingerprints. They put that all into a massive database, which they then use artificial intelligence to sort out who's doing suspicious things. Now, the other thing that happens is it's a mutual surveillance system. You can actually raise your social credit score by reporting on what the government considers the misdeeds of others. So if you are a person who sees a local home church holding a meeting in someone's home and you report that to the authorities, your social credit score goes up. So this is really everybody watching everybody else all the time. Makes it very difficult for even small home churches to survive in this draconian environment.
Wow, that's a tough society for people, complete control over their lives, spying on one another. So to what extent are American companies helping China accomplish this?
Well, we know that the face recognition technology sold to China for the video surveillance camera system came from an American company. Google, thankfully, may be getting out of the business of helping to refine China's artificial intelligence, which is used to massage this huge mass of data and pick out troublesome people like Christians and others for particular attention and lowering their social credit score. By the way, just being a Christian in atheistic China under the misrule of the atheistic Communist Party is a big hit to your social credit score.